Okay, everybody, welcome back to Cooking with Corey. Today on Cooking with Corey, we're going to do a sour cream raisin pie. Delicious. Our ingredients are as followed. Got 3 egg yolks, half a teaspoon of cinnamon, eighth a teaspoon of ground clove, 3 tablespoons cornstarch, 1 cup sour cream, 3/4 cup of sugar, and I got a pinch of salt in there, half a cup of whole milk, 1 cup of raisins over here that I got steeping around in some warm water, vanilla, and a pie crust. You can make your own pie crust, but we're being lazy today. Let's get her going. To start out, we got our pre-made pie crust in there. Definitely make your own if you want. I got it in my, I think that's a 9-inch pie dish. And all you want to do is take your fork and you want to like dock it all over in there. You don't want it popping up and getting weird shapes while it's in the oven. Get it nice and good. Your filling isn't going to go through there. Get it all around. Alright. It's going to go into a 400-degree oven until it's nice and golden delicious. Probably 15-20 minutes, I'll tell you, when we get done. Alright, we've got our pan on over medium heat. Let's get some stuff going on in here. Here's our half a cup of milk going in our pan. You want a nice pan with a good solid bottom on this so you're not scorching. Half cup of milk, our sugar, 3/4 cup, and a dash of salt goes in there. Our 3 tablespoons of cornstarch will go in there. Our cinnamon, half a teaspoon of cinnamon, eighth of ground clove go in there. And right now, our sour cream will go in there also. So get all that in there. Then we'll start bringing this up to heat. Alright, as you can tell, we're slowly coming up to heat here. And we're thickening up. Let's add our raisins in there. Here they are. I did leave about a tablespoon of that liquid in there too. That hot water that helps plump those raisins up. So you get those into the mix there. Get those stirred in there. And before long, we're going to add our egg yolks to this. But we're going to have to temper those in. We'll show you how to do that. Just keep this going a couple more minutes. Keep stirring it. Bring it up to a little bubble. That way you get to your full thickening power. And we'll go from there. Alright, as you can see, we got our 3 egg yolks. We got our hot mixture. I got it back here. What you want to do is just like temper that into your yolks. So a little bit at a time. We want to bring the egg temperature really close to our mixture over here. So what you want to do is get in there and start whisking. Add just a little bit of your mixture into your egg at a time. Because we're trying not to curdle our eggs, but we do want them to get nice and close to that temp out there. Like so. I know I'm kind of doing this weird because my hand's in the way, but it is what it is. So a little bit more. Get those egg yolks feeling good. You know, not shocking them. Get that all in there. That's probably pretty good right there. See, we're not curdled, we're not anything like that. And I'm making a mess on the stove. Let's bring our mixture back. Right here like that. Get our eggs in there like so. With some of our mixture. Get them going around in there. Nice and velvety texture to your pie here. Get them all in there. We're going to go back on the heat for a couple more minutes. Keep stirring. I'll bring it back when we get back on that. Okay, we're back on the heat. I got this on a medium, and just give it a couple more minutes when it starts bubbling. Make sure you're moving this all the time now though, and get in the nooks and crannies and the sides of your sauce pot or whatever you're using, because you don't want it scorching happening there in the corners when you're dumping this out and you're looking in and you're like, oh crap. Get nice and thick. Smells like clove and cinnamon. It's a really delicious pie. All right, our pie crust is out of the oven. It took about 18 minutes at 400. I do run a convection oven, so it might take longer if you're doing that in a regular oven. So So we're gonna fix this up, give her another minute. We'll dump the pie in there. All right, our heat is off. This, I didn't say this before, but I like to add a little nub of butter. Now's a good time to add your vanilla extract. That way we're not losing all that flavor. And it's just a half a teaspoon, or excuse me, tablespoon. Goes in there like that. Smelling good. All right, give her a whisk around. Dissolve that butter in there. Get all that delicious vanilla extract running throughout. And we are really close to making our pie here. All right, we'll be back. All right, people, the time has come. Here's our crust out of the oven. Golden delicious. Yeah, it's like it is. I told you it wasn't gonna go anywhere. We did go down a little bit here, but it's all good. Here's our delicious filling, sour cream raisin filling. That just goes right on in there, like so. And if you want to make a meringue, feel free. I do not like meringue. I dislike meringue. I just don't like it. I think it's gross. So I'm going to put whipped cream on this when we plate it up later. I'm going to get all that out here shortly for you. What you need to do with this needs to go in the oven, cool for 2 to 4 hours. We'll bring it back when we're getting ready to eat a slice. Well, there it is in all its glory. All done, looking good, looking delicious. Like I said, I'm not going to put any meringue on it. If you're a meringue fan, go ahead and just bake it. Get your meringue, bake it for like 10-15 minutes in the oven. Get your meringue set. I'm going to use whipped cream because I like that better. All right, let's cut a piece out. All right, here's our pie. I should have let it set a little bit longer in the fridge for it to set up. But there it is. It's looking fine. I'll show you a piece that I took out, and you can tell like the edges are starting to set up pretty good on that. I probably should have gave it another hour or two in the fridge, but it is what it is. All right, like I said, I like a little whipped cream like that, and here we go. I've made this a gazillion times, and it is one of my favorite pies. You can really taste the clove, cinnamon. The raisins are really good in there. All right, guys, there it is, sour cream raisin pie. Make it, let it set up a little bit more when you make it. All right, see you next week.